bounced off the man.
Probably from Tennessee, boy, running that bitch.
So ahead of my time, what comes next? All my
Oh, nice right there. Oh, yes, yeah, come out of that defense right there. That ain't nice.
backwards. I be praying for y'all when I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot of business. I hate no plans. Now it's all man. Cause I'm the mutant in here. Look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. What kind of? Y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime.
Let me get everything. I want everything. I want your whole soul, nigga. Give me your soul.
Nah.
I'm coming for this nigga's soul. Let me get your soul, boy.
Damn, you're a bad boy.
I want a nigga's soul, baby. You know that.
Soul, you a bad boy. Yo, throw you on.
I gotta watch this motherfucker. He like dropping that shit off to the running back. That's all he got. Oh, some nigga named Block Boy Killer. Block Boy, two kills.
Block who?
You know what I'm saying?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
I give this motherfucker all the time, yo. Bitch.
So here's Kyle.
Damn, man, we let that motherfucker go that shit,
and
yo.
off we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touch.
Can you hit that?
I'm on the 25. You got a good kicker, though. Give me the win. Give me the win.
Back as that sails over the end line.
Damn, that nigga scored on me, man. Fuck ass shit.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I'm playing. I told you I got. Who I'm playing with?
He actually led the NFL this season at 5.5 yards per carry.
He's one of those players that doesn't get mentioned nearly
playing against Dallas.
for his explosiveness. But when he touches the football, good things happen for the Green Bay Packers.
Nigga like the Cowboys. I figure I'm gonna run with these Panthers, you know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna put in some work, yo. I'm about to put in some work. I'm motherfucking get this motherfucking sessions. I'm about to put some work in.
Early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
About to put in some work.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Big loss here as he's taken down. Really merciless. Able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Watson. And this is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And it's 3rd down.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. A handoff running left is Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So you gave it to him. He's like, I'm finna fuck that phone up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
That's how we rock.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his pass incomplete. The former first
man, he gonna get that phone again.
Defensively.
That was on me.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first
He
down?
gonna get that phone again, man.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that away and bring up 2nd down.
Cam.
Receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Now Jones. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask.
Right there.
Certainly looked like it indeed. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender
What
is
in
usually
the
your
hell?
best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Man, this motherfucker wide open and the ball just right by his face.
It's
Get
incomplete.
the fuck out of here.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure that and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jimmy Graham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby on now to kick it away.
That shit boost, man. I went in here. It feel like
about a yard deep.
It feel like a nigga
They'll take
hugging
it up
me.
past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Face man. That's a face man right there, right?
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Richmond. Tiger.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Lamar Miller. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They'll run. It's Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Come back. Richmond.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Miller, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school, and now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Come back. Tiger. Do jet.
On 3rd down, Watson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know, the Patriots,
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Texans want to call another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Safety.
Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach it. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey?
That's caught at the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. The Clemson connection.
Now check that out.
Hard
to beat.
58 yards.
Bumping me. He keep bumping me. Because they got good corners now. Green Bay ain't no slouch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd is Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Here's Watson on 3rd down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Earlier, Charles, we were mentioning about how Green Bay missed the playoffs this last year. You know, they had made the playoffs 8 straight years, 2009 to 2016, but now 2 straight years without going to the playoffs. And when you're playing in a town called Titletown, USA, I don't know that you're accustomed to that.
This feels to them, even though it's just been 2 years, this feels like the days when they went through former legends leading them. Bart Starr, Forrest Gregg, even Lindy Infante came in.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On second down, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Rodgers. Caught left side by Kyle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Rodgers now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. And just like that, on we head.
Trying to get that nigga the ball.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Man, this nigga almost caught the ball, man. This shit.
And no return on this one. As the
when you think you ain't got, when you think the nigga ain't got the ball, he about to get this shit. Shit too overrated. All the catching, one hand snag over 3 niggas and shit like this nigga Superman. This shit can't go down like that. Can't go down like that, nah. Man, bring a piece right quick, man. Bring a piece.
Damn, what's like 12-hour process?
A piece, a little piece.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down, but positive. Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
34 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they?
That's going to be a good one right there.
That outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. You call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Come back!
Miller. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And they'll run it here. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And the blitz does come. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this third quarter. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Throw left side complete. It's Cobb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually...
Well, they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Adams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
319!
Back now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now it's Rodgers. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And there he goes again.
Brandon,